Mariner's a good character. There's a lot of conversation on our Discord and Twitter that people don't like Mariner. And while I can't say that your subjective take on whether or not you find the character as a person appealing or not, Mariner is Lower Decks. Like, Mariner is the character that in this episode has a split personality about what she wants to be, whether or not it's the goody two-shoes Starfleet officer or it's the person who's sort of cynical about the whole Star Trek thing. And that's what Lower Decks is. So Mariner personifies the show, and I think if you don't like Mariner, you probably don't like the show in general, because they're linked to each other. I don't think there's any way around that. Yeah,
I think they've done a great job in the last couple episodes of really stripping away that infallibility that I think everybody was afraid was going to be there from the beginning of the show, and really kind of started to settle into her actions and the way that she acts having a purpose other than just being, oh, she's the one that knows everything, she's the smartest one, et cetera, et cetera. Which, I think has turned her into a really good character for this show, especially for the reasons that you're talking about too.
Yeah, because we talked in the past about how the show's trying to balance a love of Star Trek with comedy, which comedy has to make fun of something. Like comedy by its nature is making fun of something. And so if you're going to have a Star Trek show, it's going to make fun of Star Trek tropes. And there's this balancing act that the show has to do where it can't be too cynical about things, because the fandom will say this is not Star Trek because it's too hostile towards what we like. And it also, I don't think the creators feel that way either. And it also can't be not critical or cynical about Star Trek, because then it won't be funny. So it has to walk this line. And I did think that the Mariner storyline was really clever to split those characters into two and show you that that's at the core what the show is trying to do. I liked it. I think I do like it intellectually more than I actually enjoyed it, but I did think that Mariner is important, and I think disliking her, the more subjective things about she talks too fast or whatever, or is too crazed or anything like that, I can't really do anything other than subjectively say I don't agree with that, really. Like, I think that the criticism of her is kind of overblown, but she's the main character more than Brad Boimler is, even though it seems like Boimler should be the central character to it. Mariner is really the heart and soul of the show, and I think the performance has been improving. I think that the characterization has been improving for her. I think that the different situations they're putting her into are fine. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with this. Her secret is that she's the daughter of the captain is going to be good enough to really end a season on, but we'll see. So who knows?
Yeah.